Residents of Naivasha and its environs are lucky to have a center whose aim is to create awareness on disability matters and support persons with disabilities achieve their goals. DRIC Center is a community initiative that is supported by well-wishers. Take a look.
In the heart of Naivasha town, a remarkable place is changing lives. It's called DRIC, the Disability Resource and Inclusion Center, a hub of hope, empowerment, and belonging.
DRIC stands for Disability Resource Information Center. We are based in Naivasha town, the same compound with Naivasha District Hospital.
We do interventions on matters of disability. We are based in Naivasha, but supporting activities within Nakuru County, the neighboring Narok County, some parts of Nyandarua, and also the neighboring county of Kiambu.
DRIC's story began with an aim of rescuing children with disabilities.
We have founder members of DRIC, and the founder members, among them are persons with disability, and this came out as a passion just to serve. Actually, it came out of neglected PWDs within the community. That time, those who were there, the founder members of DRIC, did rescue missions for children with disability especially.
Driven by compassion, the founder members turned the vision into reality.
The center we are sitting in today is a center that was supported by various partners. Out of just goodwill and people buying the idea of supporting disability issues, partners came on board, and the government gave us land. This is government land, but done with resources from partners.
The center offers a lifeline to individuals with disabilities and their families. Their comprehensive programs address every aspect of life, from education and employment to health and social inclusion.
Why we advocate for our community learning sign language is that there is that need to bridge the gap between the hearing and the persons with hearing impairments, because all the challenges that the deaf persons face, they all narrow down to communication.
The empowerment program is basically meant to ensure that persons with disability are independent in terms of being financially stable, able to support their own families, able to be independent even in their own operations. And this is where we take them through counseling sessions for self-acceptance. We link them to, we do not have directly a program that supports financial, there's a financial support, but we link them after educating them, counseling them, speaking to them. We link them to other institutions that offer maybe financial support, starter kits, and even the educational support.
They provide the tools and support people need to break down barriers and achieve their full potential.
Outside there, when it comes to linkages and enhancing employment for persons with disability, we really work with partners. And for us, it is the partnership that works. We cannot be able to do everything. If you know Naivasha well, Naivasha has so many horticultural farms, the flower farms, and also the hospitality industry. We have very good rapport with most of them. And as such, wherever they have opportunities for employment, they give us some slots specifically for PWDs.
Kwa hii sekta ya DRIC tumebenefit kuwa yani mambo ya medical, kama nizo vitu za vitambulisho za walemavu, kujiandikisha, assessment, na pia unakuta kukiwa ni kama wakati wa National Day of Persons Living with Disability, tunakuta wakati huo kuko na event ambayo unakuja wageni, kama uko na vitu unauza, unapata pesa, unaona hiyo umeweza kujisimamia kwa wakati huo. Imenisaidia juu hata nikiwa na kazi yangu siwezi itishwa na kanjo pesa.
So I went to the CDF office and I told them that I really wanted to join college and train as a plumber. They told me to go search for a college of my choice. so fast. I then came to DRIC, and they advised me on the importance why I should further my studies.
Kijana na msichana wako university, lakini maisha sio rahisi. Kung'ang'ana na watoto kama unafanya hii kazi ya jua kali ni maisha ngumu sana. Kwa pande ya usaidizi nimesaidiwa na kama DRICs. Nimeweza kung'ang'ana na hao watoto wengine wamesoma kwa sababu ya DRIC.
I got introduced to DRIC by my former regular school teacher. She's late. She introduced me to DRIC in 2010. That was after I had my surgery. So, and that's where I got informed on how to go about special school. I later went to the Nakuru PGH. That was where I was given the letter to St. Lucy's School.
This is where we come to get most of our informations, and if you have any challenge as a person with disability, this is where we come, especially for people who are around Naivasha, because I'm around here. And currently I'm working with them as their IT assistant. I handle everything to do with IT, starting from their website development, social media management, and designing their posters and all that stuff.
Creating a truly inclusive community isn't easy. DRIC faces some challenges.
They are more vulnerable to abuse. This abuse comes in so many forms. May it be physical abuse, even economical abuse, because you'll find that someone offers them a job, and simply because they know that this person has challenges, maybe intellectual challenges, you find that they are being underpaid. So the abuse is so diverse. They mostly come to us when they are feeling oppressed, discriminated in so many ways, very many different ways. And therefore the counseling now offers the psychosocial support.
I would say constraint of resources is one of the biggest challenges. We would want to reach very many people, even with the advocacy programs. We would want to go to every school, every office, every market and talk about disability. But now when resources are limited, then we can only do so much. The other challenge we have is having environments that are disability friendly, including our schools. Would really want the children with disability to integrate with those without disability and to get equity in each and everything. But at times, as much as you want that to happen, then institutions that are disability friendly, that can accommodate our disabilities, become limited. And so that cannot be achieved.
Despite the challenges, they are committed to a long-term sustainability.
We are in the verge of now registering DRIC as a trust. And we believe as a trust we'll be able maybe to have more sustainability matters. We have services that clients or customers pay some minimal fee, like the hearing testing, so that it can be able to sustain itself. We also train sign language, where there are some people that we train for free, especially the caregivers of children with hearing impairment. But now for these other people who are serving in the other offices, they pay some fee, which is also able to sustain us. We are establishing what we are calling a career development center. What the CDC is meant to do, it will have an inclusive school where we have children who cannot be able to meet the cost of the school, but the others who can be able to meet the cost of the school. So these ones who can meet the cost have overheads over the other. We also can have people sponsor some of the children within the school. That is the school model. We have a skills training. Now the PWDs I talked about that we link elsewhere, we want them to have skills at our center, the Career Development Center, so that we establish skills that are specifically fit PWDs. And as they do this, It will also be inclusive, because you see today even the government is really discouraging the issue of special schools. We want our learners, our children from nursery to the tertiary institutions to intermingle, live with those with disabilities so that they learn to coexist together. Because if they go to a special primary school, they go to a special secondary school, I've not heard of a special university. Unless it will come, I don't know. So how do you integrate them now to that other world that they are not used to? But when you bring them up together, they will coexist very well. This one without disability will know that this with disability is part of us, and the issues of stigma will even be reduced.
DRIC creates a space where individuals with disabilities can access the resources and support they need to thrive. It's a place where disability is not a barrier, but a catalyst for growth and empowerment.
Disability is something that all of us must be advocates for, because we are all potential candidates. You might not be disabled today, but tomorrow you might find yourself in that. So in whatever we do in our spaces, both at home, at work, in the community, in the society, let us ensure that we embrace disability inclusivity and mainstreaming.
Let's catch a breather, but we'll be right back with more. Don't go too far.
Differently abled, differently. Differently abled, differently.